Hello, Stevie here, and we're going to talk about how Mineola, Garden City, they're going downhill. My colleague and friend Pine Power Ally just noted 3 crimes happening 2 days ago in Mineola. Should I say Mineola? As it's like going downhill. I mean, this is just out of control what's going on in the middle. It's all this redlining. It's the Floral Park Hicksville corridor, also between Floral Park and Jamaica, on the main line. At least the 3rd track project is done, but we see panhandlers at the train station in Mineola. Some of them sometimes would rob stores, I think. And it's not right. I mean, while I do support bail reform, I think that we should have rehab programs for the criminals out there, and that people with bad records should go there before being released. After like 1 week of rehab. I mean, there was a burglary at a church, and in the heart of Mineola, there's this like exterminator who was not sexually assaulting, but similar to that, a similar nature. A 19-year-old girl, woman of color. I like recording her in her own room while she was getting dressed. There was also another 3rd crime in Mineola on that day. I don't remember what it was. But then Garden City and Mineola, the streets are dark at night. They don't have the street lights properly set up. It's just what the middle is like. Whereas the South Shore, South Shore 12 covers the news there more than they do on the middle of the island, just because. And it's less crime there on the South Shore. What I worry about is that when I take trips to Mineola, Hicksville, I'm worried that with my earrings, my personal appearance, I'm worried I'll be a target for, like, gang members, like MS-13. Yeah. So next time I go to Long Island independently, I'm going to go to the South Shore. I'm going to go to Argyle Lake in Babylon, because the middle of the island is just not safe. Can't believe I walked all the way from Mineola train station to the McDonald's, walking past Pine Power Ally's neighborhood. I was just checking it out. It looked nice. I mean, on the way there was a Spanish deli very close to Pine Power Ally's neighborhood. And then I got to the McDonald's. Basically, I know that I've said that anything north of Lincoln Avenue in Mineola is nice. The area near the station is really bad, but north of Lincoln Avenue is nice, but there are just many parts of it, like south of Lincoln Avenue, that are running downhill, like where that church was. But the crime, yes, I know crime has gone down in most recent times. Just, there's still some horrible crimes that happen, like especially gang-related crimes. And then Garden City is run down now, too. The worst part about it is that if I wanted to rent an apartment in Mineola, they're all luxury. So I'll have to wait like a couple months for business to kick up. I couldn't do it now because a vacation apartment there would be too expensive for me now. I'd have to wait a couple months for trading card and computer sales to kick up. So, maybe that would be something to do in the summer. Of course, if I lived there, I would have access to the Floral Park swimming pool, one of the nicest pools in Nassau County. But this is Mineola. It's getting run down. It's dying. And I know last time I was at Mineola, I was mentioning how I could benefit from the Kumon Learning Center, but that's another thing that's downhill. Because it has negative reviews. So yeah, you have a terrible place to learn in Mineola as well. And yes, I'm going to do reviews of their books. And do more educational reviews. That's a little off topic for this video. It's redlining. It's going to continue into Plainview, Bethpage, Melville, Syosset. Oh, that's quite far north. And we need to talk about the squatters, because they have no right to live in the homes that they squat. These homes belong to the original owners. It's not right how, like, if they kick them out, they get arrested. If the homeowners, the true homeowners, kick the squatters out, then the homeowners, the true homeowners, get arrested. Honestly, I don't think anybody in the world should be arrested, except for people who commit major crimes, like people who are a lot like John F. Kennedy's parents, or who did child abuse, or other bad parents, or people who run school systems in Asia. People who run Catholic schools, they're the only ones that belong in jail. People who do those child abuse crimes. And that's going to be my next video, is about the school system in Asia. How it needs a fix. So right now, Mineola, I hope it gets better in Mineola. And we have Roosevelt Field, but Roosevelt Field's becoming dangerous. And that's walkable from Mineola. It's walkable from both where I and Pine Parallel would be. And there's a nice Stop and Shop in Carl Place, but the downtown near the train station is just out of hand. What's going on there? And the train station really should have had an island platform on the south side. But at least Mineola has better transportation than this area, where I am in my apartment in Eastchester, or as I call it, Garden City, with a lowercase GC.